36. 6 splits, 2 prisms, not much else. That's 8 pieces. Got some purple bridges that that are currently activated by those circles down there, so they can be interrupted. Got me a red X up here. Yellow X. Those are the components down there. At the exit. I'm digging the purple aesthetic. It's a lot of circles nexus to track. Okay. And once again, I'm just solving all of them. Their status as a purple or as a circle or an X doesn't matter because none of the things I'm using right now change state. So they're all whatever. Okay. One purple beam here. Let's see, one thing is currently solved already, and that's the one that I think is probably necessary to keep these bridges on. Maybe not. Maybe the bridges don't need to be powered at all. There's a white. Red. Red. Purple. We have 2 reds and 2 purples down here, one of which is already activated by default. Oh, there's a blue. There's a blue down there too. Purple beam, purple beam. And you can't change what floor anything's on. I don't think. There's no mirrors in here, no floating zones. I mean, you can't change the floor of the lasers, not the cubes, obviously. So it should be reasonably easy. Get to that white over there. At least. Oops. Just because they gave me these right off the bat. There's my white. You're interesting though. So to get you, I need red and green with no blue. Green, purple. I'd normally get red and green by splitting with the prism. This would be one way to get it. Just split these. And redirect accordingly. This raises some obvious problems. So sure, I've got that stuff solved. Those 2. But what about everything downstairs? Oh, also that needs red. So I need to aim that red better. Even though I don't know why I'm committing, even though I'm convinced this is not going to stick. Actually, how well can I? Yeah, this is a splitter. That's at a weird angle. Easy to do on that side. But the other issue was, oh wait, no. They gave me 2 of these. I was wrong. I was thinking I had 1 of these to work with, because I often do. And so I was trying to figure out, like, wait, this could be hard to do, isn't it? Nah, it's no big deal. Nah, mate. It's whatever. That gets both purples. I need red, red, blue. Which you get by splitting this guy with a prism. Maybe this way? Gonna be a little hard to get that angle right. I need to split this red into those 2 locations. Good luck. Unless it's totally doable. Oh wait, the blue's not lined up. Did I bump you? Probably. Oh, that affected nothing. Okay. Why so many splitters? Like, you have a redundant beam. I guess a lot of the other stuff worked out. So I have everything except 1 X. 2 X's. 2 X's. You're activated. You're not. You're activated. I think at this point, the primary thing served by the X's and diamonds, circles existing is they indicate what floor something's on, I guess. You. Teal. Okay. So green ultimately has to reach 3 locations. Yellow, teal, because that's green and blue, yeah. And then there's the white beam. Meanwhile, red has to reach there, there, and there. And green can't be combined here because it goes into there. It can only be combined if I chose to make this one about these 2, which does not work at this angle. Prism does not have to be used there, though. Green's already split. And at this point, also being redirected before it gets here. Let's see. This split location sends red to all 3 places it has to be. And so now I can use these 2 to make sure that blue and green go where they have to go. So green... blue, blue. Blue has to go... that's red, yeah. So blue has to go here... and there. Whereas, yeah, that can have green and that... so this can be polluted with green. So now I just need to line up these 2 things. Got it. I'm a bit surprised. Once again, these are 2 segregated puzzles. They occupy the same room, but they even in advance gave me all the components I needed down there and all the components I needed up here. And if you don't move any of them between floors, you're already ready to solve the puzzle. Which is surprising because I just would expect part of the puzzle being figuring out how many I need per floor, which would be harder in that situation. Trying to figure out how many I needed. But the starting values were the correct ones. Huh. 37, right? Yep. We're getting up there if this one ends at 41-ish again. Ah, it's a lot of symbols. 15. 5 circles, 5 diamonds, 5 X's. Oh, hi. Oh, not a single episode of this series has gone up yet because I've been recording more ahead with this particular series. For whatever reason, really. And yeah, this is what I just used for the thumbnail I just made for the series, was this room. Just because it had so much laser. Okay, so... it's gonna be a lot to look at here. So I need you guys for the puzzle. 2 prisms and a V alternator. And I get into this door via diamonds, which also exist. There's our triangles. Wow, I'm still doing that, huh? So also on top of these 15 symbols, there's whoa, blindside moment. That tripped me out. I had a blindside moment where you have an optical illusion in your eyes. For a brief second, this turned into a circle. The top diamond turned into a circle for a second there, like a Talos principle glitch where something freaks out for a second. But it's just that one blind spot thing that humans have, where like it'll replace the symbol with something else when it's trying to interpret the dead space in the blind spot that we all have but can't see exists. Somewhere there's diamonds, triangles, shit. Oh, I shouldn't have done that probably. There's one. There's 3 triangles somewhere. Almost at diamonds again. Something's wrong with me. That's blue, right? Yep. Okay. That's blue. Ah, there's red. So blue, red, purple. Let's bring this back because I might need it, and I kind of dropped it down there. But we'll see. So I need to redirect both of these so that they go to those places, but also go through this beam. Thinking we do this by directing the red straight there, because that looks doable. Then the second mirror reflects blue through both here. That's three triangles. So now these components are mine. And we can now ignore triangles. So now I've just got more mirror. Meanwhile, this room down here looks like chaos. What's going on here is they gave me these beams. There's the RGB. They're evenly spaced. They're going through these guys. And they're also bouncing off these walls back here, which lets me reuse them later. None of these are currently solved. These all contain blue, those all contain green, those all contain red. Yeah. So none of these have, I don't have to redirect any of these beams before they reach these. They're all good so far. I just need to send them to the right place afterwards. Probably only once too, I don't know. It's like, let's start with red. Where does red have to go? So red, 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 good. Red, 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 okay. Red has to go everywhere. That's a lot of red business to get through. Oh, but these are splitters. And these are linear? Yep. So that's all the red. Now the next step. So green. That's green, blue. That's green, blue. But blue's already here. Okay, so green. Green has to go here, which is fine. Has to go to those two places. And these two places. So green has to come back and go through these two locations. Ah. Here's where I get in trouble, huh? I set up this nice tree. But this tree is going to get me in trouble when it comes to this stuff. So I want to send green this way and this way. But I don't want to send it here. Because it'll mess those up. But they're all feeding into each other right now. So I can't necessarily do this. This solves these two rows. But it ruins these ones. Also, this blue has to come back around and go here and here. Which is not very hard. In fact, that is an alteration I can do here without getting in trouble. Now both the blues are solved. But these two need green. And those two need green without getting to there. And that creates a problem for me because this whole thing is a tree. And I get in trouble if it goes anywhere else. I also don't have any more components to use. Let's check upstairs. See what else there is to do up here. So you've got your own thing going on here, which also might be. I'm trying to stick with the idea that if it's on a particular floor, keep it there for as long as possible because they seem to have been doing that design philosophy lately. Ah, you could solve my problem though. Yeah. You know, those two need purples. Yeah, I think I need to change floors. Maybe. I don't know which thing needs to change there. But here we probably need a split. A proper one. Or an alternator, actually. Okay. So let's solve for circle. Circle. Good. Solve for diamond. Good. So up here, X is always solved. It's just a matter of diamond versus circle. So this is probably where the alternator is used. But it looks like X has to always be solved. Alright, so we're done with up here. So I can probably take these and bring them down here. They're probably even part of the solution. Wow, that almost skipped all the way across. Yeah, we don't need the triangles. So right now I'm not doing anything with green. And green has to go to these 4 locations without fucking it up. What kind of weird shit can I do? Okay. I could be just barely off angle, for example. That gives me some toys to play with here. You're not solved? Oh, because green's currently going through you, which is what I was planning on changing here. We're so close. Everything's solved down here except for this one guy, and I don't think I can fix that with this. I think I've goofed it. Well, you're a linear, so I don't really need... There we go. That frees me up with one more. Allowing me this nonsense. How did you get broken? Did I just do that? I did, didn't I? Yeah, that used to point through both of them, but I added the efficiency of getting both of these beams in one go. No. I need to be able to do this. Yeah. So instead the issue is, can I redirect this in the right angle to get both of those, which should be possible. Not really. Can I fudge the angle a little bit? But it's at that awkward angle. Well, this seems like a little bit of a toughie. The fact that I did like pixel perfect crap with this means it's probably not the correct solution, because it's probably something cleverer than that. There's a lot to look at in this room though, holy shit. No, false alarm maybe? Or maybe the correct thing is just to like try to redirect you through here with this guy. Look, Ma, I fixed it. This has to be the wrong approach, right? Crosswise? What if I view it from this kind of angle? Could green it like that. But then, yeah. Green comes from here. But it has to reach these ones and these ones. Split the angle up. And these are my components for doing it. This guy... and this guy at the moment. Well, at some point green has to go to the angle right here, right? So I cut it through this way. It's hard to look at. Okay. I was trying to cut from here to there. I don't think this works at all though. I have to catch it in a totally different way. Then I have to catch the beam and get it through there and there. This is a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, I've also misaligned the red back here now. Probably bumped it or something, or maybe when I put it back down, I did it wrong. Unsolve the green for a second there. You need red. Is there something clever I can do with red? Like with these guys. Really wish I could see more. Really hard to angle things that are off camera. At this point, I'm just thinking maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to do because this is infuriating. And surely they wouldn't do that to me. Trying to get that angle right is... It's not just that, like, normally there's just an angle. There you go. That does it for now. I was about to say, like, you can use the mouse wheel to turn them, but you also have to get the location right, which is a little harder. But then I immediately got it. I'm wondering if I can cause the green to take a completely different angle based off of this reflection. Oh, it's only happening because it went around and hit that guy, which turned them all yellow and ruined everything. Yay. Not sure that's gonna work. But if I got that right, then I would just have to figure out how to angle these two together. Which is, I guess, closer. But... yeah. And I do have two extra components, don't I? Unless I accidentally misallocated something. Do I still have these guys? Yeah, because this is kind of an efficiency increase. But you need to get these guys. So maybe I should use this guy to aim for a different target? Maybe start with this guy. Oh god, the amount of bouncing happening here. Let's get you guys around the corner. Just I need to know that you're not interfering with my solution while I'm trying to figure out this chaos theory mess. Okay. So you need green, you need blue? Right. That's also not happening. So I have somewhat less to work with than I think. Still need to fix the blue problem. Or none of this works. Now we're down to just these two needing green, which based on... I might be able to deflect this towards them? right at the edge. Oh god. Agony. I can't push this? Alright. Gonna lose my mind. I'm a believer. God, everything's working except this one moment. I'm off by like a pixel. You can't do this to me, man. You can't do this to me. Ooh. There's a weird angle. That was almost certainly not the solution. They almost certainly had something like cooler planned. But I got this one. So fuck it. I got something.